The Backyard TV. I told you.
And I'm here with none other than Olivia, rap and R&B artist. Oh my gosh, I am so thrilled to be here with you. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
So Olivia, a lot of people don't know that you have, Jamaican descent. Yes. So you want to tell us a little bit about your upbringing?
Well, raised in Jamaica until I was about 7 years old. I went to Holy Childhood for people who don't know. My grandfather basically raised me. Nothing like Jamaica. Nothing like Jamaica. And I try to go back every year, but I missed a couple of years, but I just went back last year to go see my grandmother.
Oh, nice, nice. And I know Holy Childhood, my sister goes there. So how was it growing up in Jamaica?
Wonderful. I remember the little blue and white uniform running around on the water, my grandfather picking me up from school and stuff like that. I love guineps and mango. So just the food is amazing. The people are just, warm. Everybody has a great spirit in Jamaica. It's not all the rah-rah like everybody thinks it is, but when you piss us off, you're done. Yeah. So, but it's a different whole environment from being in New York to being in Jamaica. It's a whole different thing.
So you say, look a Jamaican bad girl now, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Me and Cecile together, no.
It's over.
Yeah.
Okay, so before I go to the song that you did with Shaggy, of course, one of our Jamaican born, I want to take it a step back. In 2002, you were signed to J Records and you did a song, Biz Out, and I'm not going to lie, growing up, in junior high school, I heard that song and, we want to say, no more to them guys. So tell me a little bit about that song.
Actually, that was one of the songs that I was doing for fun. Like, I was in the studio with one of my boys, Bingo, who's also my artist, and we was just chilling and kicking it, cracking jokes. And he knows, like, my mouth is flipped, and I say what I want sometimes. So, we were talking about doing the record, and I was like, man, I just be feeling like telling these dudes F you, right? So he was like, let's write a record. So, that's just how it came out because that's how I talk. Like, most of my records are like that. I'm very blunt. That's what an Aquarius is.
And of course, it was a hit because it was like number 15 on the Billboard chart.
Yeah, and then it was number 1 and it went gold, so that's good.
Yes. So how you came about signing up with J Records?
Actually through an A&R named Keith Naftali. Love Keith. He's amazing. When they were leaving Arista, they came and approached me, and then I sat with Clive maybe a week after and then had another meeting with him at the house and then signed a deal.
Okay. So what is your inspiration in writing music?
My inspiration in writing music, that's a lot. I started writing when I was 14, like poetry. So I know a lot of it comes from that. That's how I normally express my feelings, is by writing. I always tease myself because my mom used to write me letters when I was younger. She was never able to say anything to me that she wanted to, like sex, nothing, like boys, whatever. She would write it down and literally like slip it under my door. So I think that's where I got that from. As much as I hated it, that's where I probably got, learning how to write from. And then just being the experience around all my friends. A lot of my friends are very different. So I have a plethora of crazy friends, and that definitely helps.
Okay, so what made you decide to do music?
I just always loved singing. From when I was younger, I remember my brother and I just, singing Janet Jackson and Michael Jackson around the house, or me doing clips of En Vogue, stuff like that. So it's just always been in my blood. And my father played the guitar, and my mom was always a singer. She took me to the church at a young age. I was in all the choirs. I used to do every talent show, so it just was in me.
Wow, wow, nice. So right now we're going to take a little break and we're going to go to some music videos, but just keep it locked. It's Backyard TV here, and we have Olivia. Hi, and welcome back to Backyard TV. I'm your host, Black Barbie, and I'm here with Olivia. Yes, she didn't go anywhere. She's still here with me, and I know you guys like the music videos just now. So right now, Olivia, I know you was also signed to G Unit. Tell me a little bit about how you got signed to G Unit.
Well, actually, I was on Interscope first, and then I had the same management as 50, which was Violator Management. And, they were telling me that 50 heard my music, him and Dre, and that they wanted to sign me. So I was like, well, how is that going to work? And they was like, well, they want to sign you to G Unit as the first artist. So it took me a little while to sink it in because I was like, okay, me with 5 rappers, me solo. But everybody knows in the Interscope building, Fifth is the spoiled child. So whatever he wanted, Jimmy Iovine was like, he's going to get. So he clearly won the battle, and I was the first lady of G Unit.
So how you work with so many guys around? How you stand your ground,
everybody always says that, and it's funny to me because I've always had a lot of male friends. Like still to this day, most of my best friends are actually male. I've always had great brothers. I have 2 real brothers and 2 brothers who I call my fake brothers. It's more fun to me because I'm a tomboy also. You know, I grew up playing basketball and I love football. I love baseball, anything that has to do with sports. So I kind of just fit in with them. I just was, you know, like Eve would say, the pit bull in the skirt.
So I see that you also did, you know, a little bit of rapping. You know, did you always want to rap, or was it inspired by, you know, being amongst the men that you decided?
I rapped a lot because of my older brother. He raps all the time, and he would take me to the studio. My first time I rapped, I probably was 14 years old, and I was in a cypher with him and his friends, and you know, that was just it for me. And I love Lauryn Hill too, you know, so I was like, I could do both. And you know, I did it on the J Records album, and I never tried it out again after that, but I did do a lot of cyphers with Fifth and Banks and held my own.
Yes. Nice. And also, I know you had the mix. Well, you made a mixtape because it was supposed to be an album. You know, in your closet.
No, in my bedroom was actually, no, Behind Closed Doors was the name of the album. In my bedroom was a song on there. That was some material that was supposed to be on the album that I was doing with G Unit, but, you know, we never put the album out. So everybody was asking for it because it kind of leaked songs that came out. So I said, you know what, let's just put it on a mixtape. Who Kid and I did a mixtape in '05 that did really, really well. So I was like, let's just do another one. And that's what that turned into.
Okay, so let's talk about the collaboration you did with Shaggy now. We're going to take it back to the Jamaican roots. Tell me about Wild Tonight, because I'm not going to lie. That video, I mean, it's kind of sensual compared to, you know, how the dancing and you was moving that waistline. Tell me a little bit about how you came about working with Shaggy.
I mean, I'm a sexy person, but Shaggy is one of my good friends. I've known him for a while, and, you know, when he was doing the album, I was over at the house while he was doing everything. You know, he does everything out of his home studio because it comes out just amazing. Like most of his best work that you hear has been in his house. And we just were going over some tracks, and he was like, I really want to do this one. So we just went in the studio and knocked it out.
Nice. So tell me, what you wrote.
Lil X shot the video. That's my boy.
So you wrote your part of the song, right?
Yeah, I wrote my part of the song.
So tell me a little bit of how it was in the studio. Did you and Shaggy go back and forth?
We're both clowns, so usually it's just hilarity in a session with us. But he just laid everything himself, and then, you know, he goes and chills, and I do mine because he knows I'm professional, vice versa, and the song was done.
So can we expect any other, you know, Jamaican collaboration from you?
Of course you can. I mean, I did something with Cecile before also in probably '06, and then I did something else. I did a remix for Beanie. I'm actually going to do something with Bounty Killer, and there's a few other people I can't say, but I'm definitely going to dig more into my Jamaican roots.
So we can't expect anything from the Gaza Man Vibes Cartel?
You can expect everything. Oh, and you guys, did you hear the Serrani record? Me and Serrani have that record out. Rub Me Up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice, nice. So big up to Serrani.
Yes, that's my boo.
All right, so we're going to take a break again. Let's check out some more music videos and just keep it locked. It's Backyard TV. Hi, and welcome back to Backyard TV. And I'm here with Olivia. So right now I want to get into what you're working on right now.
What I'm working on right now, well, my album is going to come out this summer. It's called Show the World. Super excited about that. A lot of great producers on there. Missy, Kristen T, Rock Wilder, Brian Michael Cox, Sean Kingston. It's so many to name. I'm just like very excited. And I didn't put any features on the album because I just felt like every time you guys saw me, I was with an artist. So I just wanted to give you all Olivia all day.
Nice, nice. I like that. So right now, tell me, I know you have a show coming up?
Yes, a show also coming out, Love and Hip Hop. That's on VH1. It's going to air March 14th at 10:30 p.m. But there's a sneak preview after Basketball Wives, the reunion, which is March 6th. So you guys definitely have to get your Patron and popcorn ready.
Nice. So tell me a little bit about what is it about? Is it about the life of Olivia? Or?
Well, Love and Hip Hop is kind of what the title says. I'm the single one on the show, and then there's Chrissy Lampkin, who's Jim Jones' girlfriend, and then there's Emily B, who is Fabulous's baby mother. And Fab is not on the show, but Jim Jones is. And it just shows the relationship between, you know, me and Chrissy, and then me giving them advice in their relationships and them trying to figure out what they want to do because they kind of feel like they're foreshadowed with one being, you know, the mother of that child and a Fab's child, and what can she do to, you know, be put in the forefront and not just be known as that. And then as Chrissy trying to figure out what she can do, not just be known as Jim's girl, you know, because they both want their own careers. And